Good morning, profitable traders. My name is Abigail from the Value Flow Trading Hub, here to give a brief analysis on the AUD/USD pair. On our higher time frame, we see a bullishness on this pair, while when we come down to our lower time frame, we see gradual break of structures to the downside. So yes, we do not have a firm direction at the moment. Fundamentally, we have the head of the Central Bank of Australia speaking this week, so this should give us a clue on future monetary policy, which will then give us a perspective on what we expect the chart to do in the coming week. We also have news like the CPI and FOMC coming out this week. So this will also explain why traders are deciding to stay out of the market. That aside, remember we're also in the holiday season, so there are so many reasons why we're not really seeing moves in the market. That could explain it, right? So going forward, we look out to see how these high impact news play out in the market. We're just going to be sitting on our hands, specifically, and seeing what this does in the market. Thank you and see you next time.
Yeah, good morning, profitable traders. I'm Leko. I'll be bringing to you the update on our precious metal, particularly gold. Now, looking at the market generally, we've been seeing a pressure of buy on the precious metal since the end of this month, since the beginning of this month rather. And looking at it generally from the year, we see a very strong sell pressure from the year till November. The first week in November, that is when we see the other strong rejection back to the upside. And going forward too, we know that could be a resumption of the buy trend, and seeing that the dollar since November has, lose its strength since November, and other models for our precious metal are still giving us a buy signal. But above all, we still see in the market a kind of mixed market. So we should expect this week to be a very, very strong week in trading precious metal, because looking at the whole board across, we have a lot of news on the dollar pair, which will surely have a strong effect on the gold particularly. And like we analyzed last week, talking about the buy of the gold, we see that played out very well. But this week we'll be looking forward also to see some short buy, but above all, we should still see some little entry. But don't let us lose mind that this week is a very high impact week, where we have the interest rates and some other news such as CPI too. So we should put that into consideration. But my own bias still for the gold now is still to buy, although we are going to see a pullback to some gap that it already left behind. So but immediately we see the closure of those gaps, then the buy still continues. That's still the bias on gold and also on the precious metals across board. So that is the analysis on our gold pair for this week. To see anywhere we see our buy opportunities, we join the buy trend. And thank you. God bless.
Hey guys, Jerry Green, Value Flow Trading Hub. So onto today's market update, we're seeing that the dollar from a higher time frame perspective, it's quite bearish from a broader time frame, but on the medium term, it's mixed. Dollar is neither here nor there on a medium term perspective, so you want to be careful trading within the range. This week's economic calendar looks juicy. We are seeing multiple rate hikes from the dollar to the pound to the Swiss. We're expecting the dollar to increase the rate hike by 50 basis points. That's from 4% to 4.5%. We're seeing the pound also increasing rate hike with another 50 basis points, leading to 3.5%. The Swiss, for the first time, is expected to hike up to 1%. So this week's economic calendar is quite busy, and we would want to be careful. So one could expect an erratic market condition moving in through the week. Also, we observe that the market has been indecisive, and investors have been putting their hands in their pockets as we move into the holiday season to wrap up the year. So you would want to be careful moving forward, trading in between. Now, as to the perspective of the direction of the dollar, it's quite uncertain. Again, I would emphasize, it's the holiday season. You would want to be careful trading in between the range. And that will be all for today. Cheers.
Hi friends, my name is Francis from Value Flow Trading. Today I'm analyzing the yen pairs, and looking at the yen index, we are seeing that price is currently resuming a bearish order flow on the higher time frames of the yen index. The monthly, weekly time frame is showing signatures to continue the previous bearish order flow. That means we should see a level of bullishness on the yen pairs, Okay, so we are looking at bullishness on GBP, JPY, and the other yen associated pairs. So guys, see you next time.